What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. The Blazers get a 122-110 victory over the New Orleans Pelicans tonight in the Pelicans arena. Let's go over all the team stats. For the Blazers, they shoot 43 of 96 for 45% from the field. They go 10 of 27 for 37% from three-point land. They shoot 26 of 32 for 81% from the free throw line. Of their 43 made baskets, they get 26 assists, which is that magic number that I like to see. They grab 54 rebounds, 17 of those offensive. They get 7 steals, 8 blocks, and have 15 turnovers. For the Pelicans, they shoot 45 of 95 for 48% from the field. They go a terrible 8 for 30 for 27% from three-point land. And even worse, 12 of 25 for 48% from the free throw line. Of their 45 made baskets, they get 31 assists. They pull down 45 rebounds, 14 of those offensive. They get 7 steals, 6 blocks, and they only have 11 turnovers. Individual stats for the Blazers. Damian Lillard leads the way with a steady 24 points on 8 of 18 shooting. He goes 4 of 9 from 3. Shoots 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Finishes up with a plus 10. He pulled down 2 offensive rebounds, pulled down 4 total. He got 7 assists, had only 2 turnovers, got himself 2 steals. So, solid all-around game from Dame Lillard. CJ McCollum, another silky smooth game for him. He goes for 23 on 10 of 20 shooting. He goes 3 of 4 from three-point land. He shoots 0 for 2 from the free throw line, which I know he don't like. Finishes up with a plus 9. He pulled down 5 rebounds, got himself 4 assists, and had a block. So excellent game from CJ and Dame. Rodney Hood had turned in a great game in his first start as a Blazer. He goes for 17 on 5 of 7 shooting. Goes perfect 2 of 2 from the three-point land. Shoots a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Finishes up with a team high plus 17. He pulled down an offensive rebound, had 2 total, and got himself a turnover. Big Nurkic wasn't really needed tonight and played limited minutes, but he did finish pretty strong. He did go for 11 on 3 of 8 shooting. He goes 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Finished up with a plus 8. He pulled down 3 offensive rebounds, had 12 total. He also dished out 5 assists, but had 5 turnovers and got himself a steal as well. Al-Farouq Aminu finishes out the starting 5 with 6 points on 2 of 6 shooting. He goes 0 of 2 from 3, finishes up 2 of 2 from the foul line. He got himself a plus 7. He pulled down an offensive rebound, had 9 total. Got an assist, had 2 turnovers, got himself 3 steals and a block. So while Aminu's offense isn't needed, he's crashing those boards, getting in the passing lanes, getting blocks, playing excellent defense. So, shouts out to Al-Farouq Aminu. Enes Kanter off the bench with the fancy footwork once again. He finished up with 17 on 6 of 7 shooting. He goes 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Finished up with a 0. He pulled down 4 offensive rebounds, had 8 total. He dished out 2 assists and had 3 turnovers. Zach Collins, probably one of his better games this year. He goes for 12 points on 5 of 11 shooting. He goes 0 of 2 from 3. Finishes up 2 of 2 from the foul line. Finished up with a plus 11. He pulled down a team high 5 offensive rebounds, had 8 total. Got himself 2 assists and had, I believe, his career high with 4 blocks. I would have to check that stat, but I do believe that is his career high. So, general salute to Zach Collins, especially on that defensive end and pouring in on the offensive end as well. And I'm liking that Kanter-Collins duo in the front court. So I like what I'm seeing with that. I hope that they that's kind of things to come this year for the playoffs, because I believe that we need a guy like Collins. Seth Curry finished up with 8 points on 3 of 9 shooting. He went 1 of 5 from three-point land. Finished up with a 1 for 1 from the foul line. Finished up with a -1. He pulled out an offensive rebound, had 2 total, and had himself a block. And he also had a couple of excellent defensive sequences against a couple guys as well. And he caused a turnover on 1. So, excellent game from Seth Curry. He's looking like he's ready to show the world that he's, he may be Steph Curry's little brother, but you gotta fear the Curry name, man. Evan Turner got his most minutes in a while. He finished up with 14 minutes, but he had 4 points on 1 of 4 shooting, went 2 of 4 from the foul line, finished up with a +1. He pulled down 3 rebounds, dished out 4 assists, had only 1 turnover, and got himself a steal. So, solid game from Evan Turner. While he's working his way back from that, I think he had a knee, maybe a sore Achilles. He had a couple of injuries, so it's good to see him back, and he's looking better every game that I've seen him so far. Jake Layman finishes up with no points on 0 of 6 shooting. He goes 0 of 3 from 3, finished up with a -2. He did get himself a rebound, had an assist, had a turnover, and got himself a block. So, Layman's responsibilities on offense. I mean, he did get 6 shots, so he's still getting his chances. He got more shots than Evan Turner did, and got the same amount as Al-Farouq Aminu. So he's getting his chances. So I like what I'm seeing. He's being aggressive while his shots aren't falling really like that no more. I like the shot selection. Julius Randle goes off tonight. He finished up with 45 points on 20 of 34 shooting. He goes 2 of 7 from 3, but he goes for a terrible 3 of 11 from the free throw line. He finished up with a -9. He pulled down a game high 5 offensive rebounds. He had 11 total. He dished out 6 assists. Did have 7 big turnovers. He got 2 steals and 3 blocks, but he played pretty much the whole game. So, general salute to Julius Randle. He was everywhere doing whatever he could for his team to get this win, but they just don't have enough firepower. They had Fred Jackson as their second leading scorer with 16 points on 7 of 13 shooting. He goes 0 of 3 from 3, 2 of 4 from the foul line. He finished up with a -10. He pulled down 3 rebounds, had an assist, and got a steal. So, solid game for him as a young player, but that's just not going to get it done against a team like the Blazers. You definitely need to have some firepower. Alfred Payton had an excellent game, got himself a triple-double tonight. He finished up with 14 points on 4 of 11 shooting. He goes 1 of 4 from 3. He goes 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Finished up with a -13. He pulled down 4 offensive rebounds, had 12 total, which was a game high for his team. He also dished out a game high 16 assists, only had 1 turnover, and got a steal. So this is the type of player that Lonzo Ball is supposed to be. That ultimate facilitator type guy. He's not the best offensive player, but he gets to his areas. If he's open for 3, he's gonna take them. He just takes good shots. This is the type of player, like I said, Lonzo should be. And this is whenever he's healthy, what Alfred Payton is capable of. Jahlil Okafor, he also had a good game too, but he only played the first quarter. I don't know what happened. He ain't played no more. But he ended up with 10 points on 5 of 7 shooting. Goes 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Finished up with a -10. He pulled down an offensive rebound, had 4 total. For the bench, they only played, they had 5. But, for the bench, that's not the bench. Williams finished up the starting 5 with 3 points on 1 of 4 shooting. He goes 1 of 2 from 3. Finished up with a -8. Probably should have shot a little bit more, but didn't. He pulled down an offensive rebound, had 6 total, got himself an assist and a steal. And then Jason Smith goes for 8 points on 2 of 5 shooting. He goes 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the foul line, finished up with a +1. Pulled down an offensive rebound, had an assist and a turnover. Miller finished up with 8 points on 3 of 10 shooting, 2 of 6 from 3, finished up with a -9. Pulled down an offensive rebound, had 3 total, got himself 3 assists and a steal. Diallo finished up with 4 points on 2 of 4 shooting. He finished up with a +1, pulled down 3 rebounds, had himself 3 blocks, and got himself, he had a turnover as well. So solid game definitely on the defensive end for Diallo. And then usual Blazers killer Ian Clark, he finished up with 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting. He goes 0 of 4 from 3, finished up with a -1. He pulled down an offensive rebound, had 2 total, dished out 3 assists, had a turnover and a steal. So for game notes, Julius Randle ties his career high with 45 points. He also has 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, but he did have those 7 turnovers because he obviously was tired because of the way he plays, and he also missed 8 free throws. And just that alone would have made this a 4-point game if he would have made those 8 free throws. Even if he would have only made 5 of those free throws, the game would have been close. So it's just a testament to the type of game that Randle had, because if he didn't, these guys would have got blown out the water tonight. Okafor, like I was saying, he played well in limited minutes, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if he's injured or if he's just on a minutes restriction. I don't know what's going on with that. Big Dame Lillard passes LaMarcus Aldridge for second all-time tonight on the Blazers all-time scoring list. He also dished out a team-high 7 assists and got himself 2 steals. So excellent game from Dame, and general salute on that milestone. CJ McCollum, steady once again, hitting buckets. Right now, he was 10 of 20 from the field. He went 3 of 4 from 3. He did go 0 of 2 from the foul line, which, like I said, he's the type of guy that don't like that type of stuff. So I know he's going to keep working. He also had 5 rebounds and dished out 4 assists. So excellent game from CJ, man. Also, Rodney Hood, again, getting that start, looking well. Shot efficient, didn't miss from 3, had a team high +17. So it's looking like the Blazers are starting to get their rotations really refined right now for the playoffs. And this is going to be a tough team to beat. It's going to be very tough. Nurk only played 22 minutes but had 11 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. But he did have 5 turnovers too, so he definitely got to clean that up a little bit. Cantor and Collins, excellent games off the bench. Cantor was 17 and 8 on 6 of 7, also had 2 assists. Collins 5 of 11, hitting, he didn't hit from 3, but he was hitting jump shots. It's just, I like to see what I'm seeing from Zach Collins, and this is the type of game that you want, especially with the playoffs coming around. So you want those minutes, and I know he's been working hard, so it's good to see the hard work that he's been putting in paying off. He had a game high 5 offensive rebounds, had 4 blocks, so he was everywhere. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the Blazers look in this playoffs. Got the 17th road victory of the season, so they're back to 500 on the road. So got the Spurs tomorrow. Spurs are on a 7-game win streak, so I definitely I want that dub for sure tomorrow. So, and also if we win, Houston I don't believe is playing tomorrow, so Blazers would be a half game up for that number 3 seed if they do get that dub tomorrow. So definitely looking forward to that, because that's what I've been saying. Blazers need that 3rd seed. We definitely got to have home court advantage, especially in the first round of the playoffs. We got to have it. So that number 3 seed or that 4 seed is definitely what I'm looking forward to. I don't care who the team is that we play. I don't mind, as long as we got home court. Let me see. Blazers 8-3 since All-Star break. Like I was saying, Spurs had that 7-game win streak going into tomorrow's game. So everything's looking pretty good right now. So This is your boy P Money. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to all my subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm off this.